inspire you. The woman who wrote it is hoping that song will become Boston's official anthem. Jazz singer Amanda Carr is working to get people to sign a petition to drive Boston Mayor Marty Walsh to adopt her tune, Strong, a Boston anthem. Longtime Boston rocker Charlie Farren, frontman for the 1980s band Fahrenheit, sings the song. Carr provides the backup vocals, and you guys are both here today, and thank you so much for coming in to talk about this.
Oh, Catherine, thank you so much for loving the song and having us on to talk about it.
So I have to ask Amanda, how did you come up with this song?
I actually, John Finn, who's a guitarist for the Boston Pops, he's a friend of mine, and we work together. We wanted to actually write a song for the Boston Pops. I had co-written a song before for them and performed it on the Esplanade, so it made sense. And so we were just going to meet and exchange ideas, and I called him and I said, oh my God, I think I just wrote the whole thing. So from there, we tracked it out, and I heard the whole thing in my head, and his voice was part of the vision for the song. So that's how it actually came about, and then I had to present it to Charlie, who hardly knew me, and convince him that this was going to be something special.
Yeah, how did you guys link up, and how did you become involved with this project?
She wrote me a Facebook message and said, I have a dream, and you're in it. And I thought, uh-oh.
Do I do that?
I thought, uh-oh. So Amanda and John came to a show that I had in the South Shore and said, come out to the car. I have a track, and I'm going to sing along with the track. And I'm thinking to myself, and will you sing the song? And so I'm thinking to myself, oh.
Yes, I don't want to get in the car.
I guess I want to hear the song. So we went out to the car, which was a little weird, and played me the song. And you know, a soul that is deeper than the ground we stood on when we found that one was not alone was the line that just killed me. And I listened to a lot of music, and I hardly ever love something at first listen. And I did. I loved that song, and I thought, let's do it.
Now, you're a jazz singer. You're in an 80s band. I mean, so this is different for both of you. What was it like to work on this, and, you know, how did you come up with this sort of concept for the song? Well,
the song kind of dictated its own course. It just kind of had a life of its own, and I wanted to kind of get out of the way of the song and just kind of be the facilitator of where I think that this should go. And the more I thought about it, Boston really doesn't have a musical identity. They don't really have a musical expression of where we're at right now as a city, as a people. And especially in light of everything that's happening, we want to embrace something. I mean, we're embracing it in the media, we're embracing it in our rhetoric and our relationships to each other, but to be able to, with all these celebrations and all these public memorials and just even us on day-to-day, to celebrate who we are as Bostonians, I really feel that this is actually being embraced as such, and people are writing and commenting and how inspired they are and how proud. That's a common adjective that I'm hearing people say, is how proud it makes them to be a Bostonian.
Something that's more on point and more up to date than dirty water.
Well, you know what, quickly, I want you to tell me about the petition that you guys have gotten started, because I know that you want to bring this before Mayor Walsh. So tell me about the petition, when did you start it, and quickly just tell me where it's at right now.
Well, where it's at right now, as much as this has gone out on social media, we're closing in on 1,000 signatures. I mean, we've only really released this in the last couple of weeks, and people have enthusiastically signed. And he had been talking about making a Massachusetts song, and really it's about he's trying to find a song that already exists, and maybe there's a couple of lines in there that have to do, but this is a song that he can actually gift to the city. There's no money attached to it. There's no profit attached to it. It's actually a gift to the city that the city can embrace, and it's something that he can make official in terms of being able to have people have a reason to play at places.
All right, well, good luck to both of you on that, and thanks so much again for coming in today. We appreciate having you.
Thank you so much, Catherine.